Hello everybody, this is Sonya. I'm in Australia. The day's not bad, looks alright outside. Very sad though for all the people just in the small town near us where I actually went to school and lived there when we were young. Out at Yagara, yeah, it's not very far away, about half an hour. But anyway, it's nothing, I suppose it's not good. Anyway, so I'm going to show you what I'm making the next journal cover first. Got the pages cut out. I've been doing all that this morning. Getting my pages all ready because I'm making a vintage style one now. Hopefully I will be able to make a vintage style journal. I'm excited that I finished the other one. So I want to find the iron because I have that other thing in that's not going to actually work for me, is it? When I say the other thing, the hair straightener. I had it because I was going to do some straightening. Wait a minute, I've got to... So I hope everybody's having a good day. We are cold. We are cold here. It has not been anything like summertime at all. Winter, spring. There's no spring been yet. Freezing cold it was last night. Had 2 blankets on the bed and an electric blanket on, and that's just really wrong. I mean, this time of year we're usually, you know, waiting and hoping that the hot won't be too hot. I'm wanting the heat for a while. You need to have the heat for a while. Now I've got this piece of felt here. I knew it'd come in handy. Look at this. It's exactly the right size for this. So I'm going to cut that. I'm going to move these pink and shears out of the way because I don't need those. Oh dear. Come on. And I'm going to cut this across here because I'm going to need this bit. I need to go and buy some more of that. I forgot all about that until just now. Where's my ironing thing? Here we go. I have a couple of these now, so we'd better have that there for what this is for. And we have our sticky roll. Where's my sticky roll? What happened to my sticky roll? I sat it here somewhere this morning. I know I did. It might have fell. Something fell on the floor. Could have been my sticky roll. Did I pick up the bits of cotton and that with? What have I done with that? Ah dear. If you only seen this, remember I'm not letting this because it's bad. And I can't bring myself to tidy yet because I'm still, I don't know, don't feel like tidying up. It's not something that's going to be one of me priorities for the time being because I want to do some crafting, and it's not, you know. The helicopters are still going over today too. They're taking the people out of Yagara, and I think this condo in Forbes today is going to be probably really badly flooded again, you know, because they still haven't, well, it's not over the last flood yet, so it's supposed to be more rain coming. No, don't you do that, you'll ruin your page, Sonia. Ooh. Okay, so now I've got that bit. The reason why I want that bit is because I need the size that I'm going to do, that I'm going to work with this cover. Now, I had a terrible time trying to make that cover for the last one I did, so I decided I'm going to make the cover first, and then I'm going to work the journal around the cover. Okay, I am going to. So I need to iron that there. So the other day I was so lucky I got 3 of these. There's different colour ones. Where are we? There's a blue one. It's got the same colours on it though. All the middles are the same. So this has got blue around that side. But I want this colour because I'm going to be doing, hopefully, nice, pretty vintage type sort of thing. This might be a bit hard to iron this with the thing wrapped around it, but we'll see how we go. I'm going over here first to do this to see what happens. Because I don't want to burn something, do I? I don't think I'll be won't be. So I cut my paper out this time. Put some water here. Let's have a bit of water. Is it clear, good stuff though. I'm a bit scared about that. I might just get a little bit out of my glass. You know, like Nanny used to. Let's get the creases out. Come on. Don't take too long now, that's not good. This is machine done, and that's fine. I'm just going to help it along a little bit with some beads and that, put it on my cover of my journal, and I think it'll be fine. I'll like it. Make sure this is dry here. And it isn't really, so I'm going to just give it another bit of a go. I've collected up a real lot of stuff to do this book with, so I hope I can do it and not take too long. I'd like to, you know, really do it as not be too stumped with how to go about it. How's that looking? Is that better? Okay. Righto, now I'm going to unplug this and put it down here on the floor where there's nobody. And then I'm going to put this behind the back of here because I need a bit of a padded piece to work on. And I'm going to cut that. Right. We might just miss those two little bits, but that doesn't matter. Those two little tiny pieces there. I'll cut this off. And it's probably something that I could use later, you know, this piece. It's a nice sort of apricot colour. There you go. I'm sure if I went along there and I, you know, cut it out the shape of it, that'll look alright on something. Put it there, everything else. Okay, now I'm not going to glue that because I'm going to stitch it. So I need it to be in place to stitch it. So I'm going to have to put a pin in there because I don't want to get it off centre. Righto. Well, that's a good pin, look. Around the corner one. Okay. I'll just pin this because I want to cut this out to the size, okay? I want to cut it out to the size. A little bit bigger, and that's all. A little bit bigger. Just for... see what we're going to do with it. Oh, my goodness me, what have I done that for? Oh, Sonya. I was going to use that bit for the back. Oh, that bit was supposed to go on the back. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. I'm not going to... Ah, dear. I was getting just too overexcited, wasn't I? Just going flat out at it. Going flat out at it. And I wanted to go there like that because it does actually fit. It does actually fit around the corner. Look at that. See? It just fits. And I wanted that on the back of it, but then again, and see, I've cut that off. I'm going to fix this. I'm not going to stand for that. I'm not standing for it at all. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to sew it up. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to put it back together. Oh dear. Oh crikey. If I put a ladder stitch up there and then when I finish putting it on the journal, I can put a nice piece of lace in the back of this, can't I? You know, because that's... Ah, well, one disaster after another. It's just... Oh, to me, this is... such a silly thing I just did, isn't it? So you don't want to make this like a Let me see. I just want it to be still okay. I will sew it, and then I'll maybe, so you can put it together like that, see, put it back together, and then maybe I should put a piece of fabric up there. Should have put another piece of fabric on it. What do you reckon? And that'll fix it. That'll glue it down. It'll make a little hinge thing on the back of it, okay? That'll help. The only thing is, though, when it comes to... Oh no, it'll be right when I sew it in, because it'll be fine. You got a bit vicious there, Sonya, pulling that out underdone, didn't you? You did. Right. Just watch yourself now. Where's the glue gone to? Here we are. So I'm going to put that on there to salvage it, because I really want it to be going around the back. And then I can put a piece on the top, and it'll all be good, you know? Just take me word for it. It'll be all right. It will be all right. Come on, come out of there, glue. Anyway, just going to see what the time would be. I mean, keep coming with this. Come on. Oh dear. I need something to make a hole in that. Isn't it amazing how you have these things and you use them, but for some reason you don't want to put them back where they came from? And I did really well for the first few months when I was in here, but now if I put things back where I got them from, I'll never find them again. That's the trouble. And because I never got around to label them, there was always excuses for something. It's not an excuse, it's a reason, is what I call it. I don't think it's an excuse, it's a reason. I think an excuse might be a lie. I don't you know, and mine's a reason why. It's not a fib at all. It's all true. Okay. Okay, so I want to thank everybody for watching my channel and for leaving me likes and lovely comments. I'm going to be doing a draw in the next few days, I hope, probably over the weekend. This is Thursday. Over the weekend, I hope to do a draw for whoever's going to win my collection of old bits of jewellery stuff that I got into a pile. I think I was going to put something else in one of them, and I forgot what it was because there's been goings on, you know, so I haven't really thought about it. So I will get to it, I promise. Okay. Now I'm sure, oh, that hurt. So I'm sure over the time that people have done this silly thing I did too. And that was probably not a good idea because sometimes these things are not straight. But I was lucky that didn't get got, wasn't I? This one here's a bit crooked. And I can't afford to have it too crooked because when I put it together I don't want it to be all mucked up. Okay, but I did leave it a bit longer, didn't I? Because I just because. Alright, so there's a bit extra on the side. Okay, so now we're going to do a bit of sewing on this to give it some bit of flair. I have a piece of, over there, I have a piece of board sitting in the end of the drawer so all the stuff won't fall off the table at me. And that's, you know, because I'm trying to keep it away. So there's a bit of mark there. Oh, goodness me, but that doesn't matter. I think it's a vintage mark, right? It's a vintage mark. And this is going to be a vintage journal. Now, if I've got my piece of paper, which I'm thinking I could probably use I'm thinking about putting a piece of something else, though. I do like to put some wallpaper behind it. It makes it a lot stronger, or a bit of heavier cardstock. We'll see. But that's the size, okay? That's the right size for it. I know this looks a bit skew-whiff, but that's because it's been hot and it's ironed and now it's all wrinkly. Righto. So we're going to take that out of there as soon as we can. Let's get a needle and thread and do some stitching. Beads mostly we'll be doing, I think. Must be beading because And I think it'll look really good with beads around it. This is really balking me that this is crooked. I don't know why. I know I did it like that on purpose, but it's just annoying. It doesn't look nice. I don't know. There we go. Here we are. Okay. I might do a couple of stitches around the outside just to keep this in place, I think. You know, just a few straight stitches. Lightning ones. And they are because they're really big, and my mother used to call them lightning stitches because if I ever made any very large stitches, that's what she said they were. I hope people understand what I'm saying because sometimes I know you don't. And last time I was talking about something, I was talking about going and having a sleep. Okay, Barbie, it meant a nap. I wasn't going to be nicking at all. I'm a bit off for that sort of thing, shenanigans. She'll understand what I'm saying, I hope. Right. Now, yeah, that's really bad, isn't it? You know, I'm not good at cutting straight, am I? It's been one of my things to do. Anyway, we'll go up here straight with this. All right, we'll keep in line with that. Keep it in its place for a while. So if you can find yourself a nice piece of embroidery and that's nice to put on, you know, for covers and things, and that's easier. Oh, well, when I say easier, but I don't mind doing some embroidery, but I've done a real lot lately, and I can just, I feel comfortable with just putting this on here, so I can use that. Oh, hubby's up to. He's out there doing busy stuff. He's, where's his little thingy? Back here. What am I doing? I hope this is right. I better check this. I'm going sideways something frightful here. Why did that go like that? Did I put that on crooked? Yeah, I did. Otherwise, star. I tell you what, it's okay, bud. I feel a bit peculiar today. I just feel a bit peculiar. Sometimes we do, don't we? We feel a bit peculiar. You can't help it. I'll cut that off there. Now, see, this is the idea. I've mucked it up, but it's best that I find that out first, isn't it? Then I put this on straight. It'd be a first thing for me to do, wouldn't it? There we go. Now, we'll have another try at that. We need some more cotton. I'm probably going to need a bit of morning tea. I don't know. I don't really want to, but sometimes you have to. I don't know. My blood sugar might be. No, actually, it might be my blood pressure that making me feel a bit weird today because it could. They got me on 2 medications now instead of just one, and I think it's sometimes they don't go right, do they? I'm going to try and do this here first to start with and make sure I've got it in the right place. That's pretty straight, isn't it? Don't you reckon? Oh, goodness me, let's have a look here. Yeah, it's not bad, that bit. That bit's pretty straight. Now, I want to make sure that's in there. Right. So I've got that one. We must always pay attention to what we're doing. You know, otherwise we have to fix it. And nobody wants to do that. Well, you do, because you don't want to leave it like it is. I don't. I can't do that. I think many people can. You know, it's nice to have things done properly, isn't it? So we had a lot of people in the town here too, had floods went through their house and they've got nothing left to as well. But that was on the outskirts of town because the creek that's out there, the water just come down that fast and it flooded all the creek and the houses around it and took out a bit of a bridge and on the edge of the town. But and it was running through the town here a bit, but not high, just like, you know, there wasn't high waters or anything like that. There's no thing happening, nothing happening like that. So that was, we were very lucky. We're very lucky it does not flood here. When Jeremy said we are, because, you know, our town's really, really lucky. We can get flooded in and stuff like that. There's not a lot of people up there panic buying because they won't be getting any shot. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry for laughing, but I think that that's a bit silly. I mean, surely to goodness it won't be that long before there's something there. Everybody must have a few bits in the cupboard. I know I do, because I'm always buying it and putting it in there in the freezer. But we have a bad habit of wanting to eat the same thing all the time, so I buy something different and we put it away just in case we might like it. But that doesn't happen really that much around here. So even though that's come over a bit, I know that I've got it all nicely done. Alright, so I can just got that bit there to cut off. So that's good. I've got it better now, haven't I? That's nice now. I like that. Now we'll go up here. Some nice big stitching, just to hold it in place, because you want to do that. I think I have to go out tomorrow and I don't really want to. Oh, yes, I do. I'm going to get my nails done tomorrow, aren't I? Oh, yes. Okay, that'll be good. Be a change from having an X-ray or something, or a blood test or something, won't it? Yes, that'll be nice for me. It will make me feel better. Look at these hands. Anyway. Now we've done that, so that's good. I like it. So, right, now I'm thinking like this is around the edge of this would be the way to start, wouldn't it? That'd be really cool. So you want to put something around there, Sonya? Okay, we'll get something put around there. I don't know if I should do the pearl thing or not. I don't know if I'm going to do a pearl. I remember last time I made the cover for the other journal first and then I couldn't get it to go on there. And I tried this morning to get another piece of work that I've done to go on this size, and I couldn't. And I thought, well, I'm not going to cut out a whole heap of paper again. So I've got a few things there cut out. I've got the stuff cut out for the woodland journal. It's in the plan. Nobody panic. It's there somewhere. Nobody panic. I haven't got the... I don't know what to do with it. I've got a lot of ideas, maybe too many. That might be what's holding me up. I might have too many ideas. Yeah, I can't see that. Can you see what... I'm doing the usual, aren't I? I need to put this up here near me so I can see what I'm doing. Not you. You're not supposed to be watching. I'm doing this. I'm supposed to be doing this myself. I got it. That was a while. That took 1 or 2 minutes, didn't it? Yeah. Hope I haven't got too much on here now to make it go. Right. Now. I like these because there's a sequence and there's a bead here. I just think that I want to keep it, nice and pretty. So just come up through the back of your work. Try not to tangle it up too much. I might have to cut some of this thread off here. It's just too long. Righto. And then I'll get these out first. You can't even hardly see them, can you, really? Sorry about this. They are light. There's this tiny sequence. Look at that. Aren't they beaut? Whoops. Come here, you. Tiny sequence. And you put that on there, if you can find the hole, and then get one of these. Or should I use these colour? I think these will be nice and more substantial, don't you? Righto. Oh, I don't know what I was thinking about. Obviously not what I'm doing. Here we go again. Sorry about this. Right, let's start again. Now come up through the back, top here. Pick up a sequin. And I mean, I know that this might look too smart on camera, but in reality, now you go through your bead, then you go back down through the sequence, Sonya. Righto, there we are. That's better, isn't it? And then I'm going to go down about halfway between those 2 points there. I'll put another bead on. Oh dear, no, that's a sequin I'm trying to get on there. All I did was stab myself in a bead. And while I'm doing this, I'm thinking about what I'm going to do with them, because what didn't I do? Why didn't I go back in through the right thing again? Oh my goodness me, Sonya. What are you doing today? Told you I was feeling peculiar. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. I think that this will give it a lot of lift about. It look really good. I probably need something to lift myself. What is wrong with me today? Wrong with me? And then I'm not even talking properly. Oh dear. Now I've got to go over the bead and back down through the sequin, okay? You don't go back. You've got to go back through the sequin. You can't just do that. Okay, so go on through this bit here. Another sequence. I think these were on something, and I pulled them off. So therefore, oh well, the sequins were. I'll put some of these down here. Let's see that I get the right ones. Now I went back in the through the sequence, so that was right. That was the right thing to do. Come halfway along here. Again. Where are you? Come here. Gotcha. Go down in there. Whoops. I feel really bad, you know, because what happened to all them people, and I'm all right and everything, and you know, but I suppose it's very sad. That's it. It's just very sad. It hasn't flooded like that there ever. They had floods, but not like that. Never ever come up that far before. Like a tsunami, they reckon, the wave of water that come there. Now, where am I, Sonya? They're in here, all them sequins, they're in here. I'll get them out. Righto. In the middle, so that'll, you know, that's about the middle of there, so we'll put another one there. Gee, this makes it look better, doesn't it? Look at that. And I've only started a bit. Doesn't that make it look good? I think so. That's not the right bead. One of these we need. Positively awesome. I hope tomorrow's going to be a good, better day. Righto. And it's all be nice if we get a bit of weather now from now on. The clouds look really fluffy today, and they look nice blue ones. Nice blue, not white, blue sky, nice blue whoops. We have nice white fluffy clouds and a blue sky. Goodness me. Now we're caught up. We're undone. Look at this. And I can't even see what I'm doing now. Great. Sorry about that. I hope you've been able to see what I'm doing. I'll stay leave myself here. Okay, so we've got plenty of time, so we may be able to do a bit more. That'll be good, won't it? Put some other things on it as well. But when I run out of cotton here, I can just start on another piece and do something a bit different with it. See what I can do with them. These bits here, I don't know yet how I'm going to change them to look like I want them to, eh? See, that bead's a bit big. Okay. Right. Yeah, so I went up to the town the other day. When I was up town the other day, I had to go to Woolworths to get some meat for Jeremy for lunch, and I was just going to buy him some cooked silverside, and they didn't have any. They had hardly any stuff in there. It's to do with the rain, of course, and the lack of staff. But anyway, I bought silverside a while back, and so he cooked some yesterday himself. And he's got that in. Have something, a sandwich or something. We had it for tea last night. It's really nice too. And there we go. Look at that. Isn't that neat? I am excited about this. I do like that. That's lovely, isn't it? You won't really see the inside. I made one before too, with all laces and beading and stuff in it that I did myself, and it was a beautiful book. I think the lady's got it. Her name might be Molly. I think she might have bought it. I think it might be Molly that bought it. But it had beading all over the cover. But it's just a lot of work for me to do, and I'll never get anything finished. It just depends what you got going on, you know, at the time, whether you can get a good run on stuff or not. Because I'll be right though. I'll get myself organised and what's going on here? I mustn't have pulled that through far enough. Yep, go a bit better. There, there's me bead. There's me bead. There goes in there. That's about right. Look, so we're going to try to line that up with that. That looks good. Rightio, another one. My poor old hands look dry, don't they? They probably are. I'm always wiping them. That's probably not a good thing, always washing your hands. It can't be up there. You've got to be clean all the time when you're doing this sort of thing. And anything, really. So, pick up a sequin, put that on. With that bead, put that on. That wrong bead. One of these beads, put that on, go back through the sequin down into the bottom, underneath there. And then you go here. Oh, this is too far. Hang on a minute, wait a minute, Sonya. Maybe you should move that one a bit lower. I will, because I don't want to look at it. If I don't want to look at it, I don't want anyone else to look at it. I don't look at it wrong. Okay. I'm going to lick this thing so it's too thick to go through the needle. Watch me do it every time because I forget. I don't forget, it's just bad habit. Just a bad habit, I think. Come on. There's He's never going to go through there. Probably should have stopped and found a better needle. I did not realise I was going to have all this trouble with it though. It happens all the time. Jeremy says to me, how come you go up through the needle? People are watching me. It's like going through the door of the Can Assist shop. Okay, so if I go through there on an angle, I can get through there really easy. Just go straight in like that, you know. And then if you're there and these nice people come up and they say, oh, I'll help you now. You go this way, this way. Oh, my goodness me. And I get so confused. And it just goes wrong if I get too much help. It just goes wrong. I thought there was a spider under my hand. That wasn't a spider, Sonya. There's any bead needles in here. You know, you've probably taken them all out and used them somewhere else. And what's this one like? Where's the hole? Goodness gracious me. Any in this one? There is a spider, look at that. Oh, you little rotter. Nothing personal, but I'm not a big fan of little spiders. They bite. They bite and they hurt too, they do, little rotters. Sorry, little spider. That was weird. Thought it was there before. Maybe it was. So if I can get the needle through here, the thread through this one. That could be a lot of the issue to the threads that you're using. It might be a reason why it doesn't go through very good either. Okay, here's another one. It's got a thread through it. Bead needles are everywhere. Sorry about all this puffing and chuffing along here. Get through there, please. You only got a bit to go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Bit of thread anyway. Righto, let's put this one back in here. Now, move this up a bit. To about there. Here's my sequin, and here's my bead. And then you go back through the sequin, not the bead. Just go back through the hole in the sequin. That's the way. There we go. Now this one, up here. Oh, I've done that wrong. It's supposed to be two. Look what I'm doing. How did I do that? I was not looking at... Anybody say, Sonya, that's not right. You haven't got it level. Did anybody say that to me? Oh, no. Oh, dear, oh, dear. I'm not going to let it beat me, you know. I'm not going to. It just won't happen. I'm going to come back here and get this off here. And thread it up again and put the right sequin. The sequin was in the right place, wasn't it? And then I tried to shift it by the G. Got you through. Right, now I need a bead here, and then I need... Oh dear. Oh crikey, people, I don't know. Don't judge me, just... Ah, dear, oh dear. If I don't laugh, I don't think I'll cry because it's getting close though. Getting close. Nobody panic, I reckon, yeah. Sure, Sonya, nobody panic. Now, how many more times are you going to put this on here, Sonya? Right. The next one's going to go here. You know what? It's getting to the stage where I'm thinking, well, it doesn't matter where I put it. But I will keep it lined up as nice as I can, please. That's the way. Oh, dear, oh, dear. another sequin. Come here, you little fella. And another bead. Nearly went all the way around, and it's just not quite. I think I'm going to be able to make it with this piece of thread. I think I'm going to have to get another bit, and that doesn't matter. Like I said, we'll do a bit more somewhere else and put something different on it for a minute. See what it looks like, eh? Don't know what it's going to be yet, but we'll figure it out. We'll come up with something. Yeah, we will. Move over there a bit. Righto. A bit quiet sometimes, not much. I'm just going to be pushing this to try and get it all to get around here, haven't I? Doesn't that look delicious? Absolutely beautiful it is. I'm really excited about making the journal too, because I'm going to have a lot of really nice embroidery and stuff in it, like I did the last one. Not the last journal I made, but the last one I did like this. I don't know what I'd call this. Was it, you know, like a... It's going to be vintage style, and hopefully I can get a bit of the idea of how to do it. Well, it won't be a lot of old stuff in it because I don't have any vintage things much, so it'll just be, you know, the style of how it would be, I guess, if that makes any sense. Okay. And then if you leave it to your grandchildren or whatever, then it can be vintage when they get it. I've got some flowers my nana made, and I was very lucky to acquire them too, because there's a lot. I have a lot of well, I don't anymore. I have a lot of a family, cousins. Still got some cousins left. Lots of cousins left. We had a big family. Come from a big family. Really, oh, look at this. I might make this, you know. This might get all the way around here. Oh, look at that, hey? Wait a minute. I might be running out of sequins. So that's good, though, that I used them up, and they're dear little pets of things, aren't they? Little things. Yeah. And I need one more. I did it. I don't believe I made it round there, but I did. Come on. Please don't come unthreaded. You've got just that much left. Just so much thread left. It should not cut out, because I think I've said how long it, you know, I'm sort of timing it. And I posted a parcel to Terry. You won that last draw, so I've posted your parcel the other day, and the lady said, oh, they won't be going out in mail today. Well, she better get a wriggle on and get it over there to you, I hope. She was going to post it someplace that I've never heard of. I don't know how she got that idea, and charged me a real lot of money. And I said, well, that can't be right, because that's not what I paid before when I've sent things over to the US. I think that was just too much money. And so she went and had a look. She was only new there, and she just as well she did, because goodness only knows where it would have ended up. I'm just going to keep on the track until it gets out of it. Until it gets out of Australia, I can anyway. But after that, I don't know what I can do, you know, to keep an eye on it. But anyway, we'll see what happens. It should get there all right. Okay, so there we go. We've got that. Now I've only got 5 minutes before I have to take a break. So maybe what I probably would do is put some. I keep looking at this little bird here. I wonder how he'd like to sit on here. Would he like that? Let me see. I don't know. Maybe, yeah, maybe he will. Maybe he can sit there later. Up here, anyway. Maybe I'll just have to consider this, because and then I'll come back and I'll show you what I'm actually going to do. I thought I might do a bit of green. Well, I've got a bit of green. I've got these ones here that I've got. Gee, they're pretty, aren't they? I don't know whether to put them on there or not. I suppose I could. Look at that. Isn't that neat? If you give me 2 seconds before the thing goes off. 2 seconds, so I just see if I can throw these on here. What have I done with the needle? I put it here. I did, didn't I? Oh, I don't believe this. Sonia, what'd you do with that? Did anybody see? I suppose you'll tell me, but I don't. Oh dear, what have I done with it? Here it is. Piece of cotton, quick, bit of cotton, quick. There's nothing quick goes on around here with me, is there? I've got a pink one there. I don't think I want to use the pink one. Where did I put that reel of cotton? I haven't moved out of this space, have I, really? I've just sit here and I pulled it off there and I put it down there, and I'll try this pink. It might look alright, might not be able to see it. It's only very light, you probably can't see it anyway, so it'll be fine. Right, we'll try this. I just want to put a couple of green beads around that thing and see what it looks like. Just want to try that a minute. It went through, look at that. Okay, right. I wonder if it fell on the floor. Everything usually always does. I've only got a couple of minutes. Ooh, better not fiddle around too long. Now, what am I going to do with these beads? There's one on there. Whoa. 2 beads. Okay. I think that might do. Just a bit of colour. What do you reckon? And I'll go around and do all of them. I better go now. I'll talk to you later. Please leave me a like. Please leave me a like and a comment and anything else that you want to. And all of this, take care and stay safe. And we'll talk to you later. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.